For sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if
मैंने कर ली थी वो जो करनी थी।
हो गया, चले लगा।
हाँ
वो नहीं चल रहा होगा ना अभी।
फोन नहीं चल रहा।
वो हाँ कॉल नहीं कर सकते मेरा।
पता है।
लेकिन वो ना वाईफाई की कॉल चल रही है वो तो। खाना खा लो। आप खाएंगे फिर?
they're legit or not.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
Danny Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
But the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Now, here's MP. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Graham, the pass to Williamson. Back to Graham. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
MP against Graham. And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Green. And he overshot that one, missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ingram against Green. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Andre Drummond comes in for Embiid, and Simmons subbed in for Danny Green. New Orleans also making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Alexander Walker. And Satoransky subbed in for Devontae Green. Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. Drummond, Ingram with a steal. Drummond working against Satoransky. Back to Ingram. And the rejection by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Nailed from three-point land.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell.
Man, right now, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who's going to be the loudest section? All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Big. All right, fans.
Pelicans trail by 13. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid. MP is out there with Simmons. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 4 spot. Now here's Hart. MP with it. He's got 8. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was outstanding. He scored 40 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Inside. And Thibault sends it down.
Just a solid performance.
Substitution for your
Has been
76ers.
off the charts.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Pelicans trail by 16.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the missed 3 from Kahn. Williamson kicks to Green. Floats it up for Williamson. It's not going to go for him.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over.
First
And
team
they
foul.
couldn't execute.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Feeds to Williamson. Embiid with the steal. MP looking around. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 19. Plays it up and banks it in.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
And here's MP for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to
Timeout.
Great job, MP. All about defense. Keep your head on a swivel.
for the 76ers. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Pass to Alexander Walker. Valanciunas inside. Defended by Drummond. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Logo.
One from way outside. MP's got 23 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up.
First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Nickeil Alexander-Walker at the line for two.
Sixers. And he's good on the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP fires from way outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good.
Of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So for New Orleans right now, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson.
Oh, I don't
the guard
have
pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
The three from MP. They get the rebound. Lets it go with the
Milton.
three. Milton's shot is good. Got 6.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Last season, indeed, posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ingram pitch to Valanciunas. And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Oh, the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Graham surveying the floor. To the paint, here's Williamson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 6.
They're just playing to Williamson's strength. He has great hands. He's a great finisher. Excellent play call.
MP's shot is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here is Graham going to 3 from Kyle. And the foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And so here's New Orleans. Graham from outside.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just 1 3, and that was in the first half.
MV up top. He's covered by Ingram. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Graham. Pass to Ingram. Shot from 16. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists tonight. MP against Graham. And here's MP for 3. Second chance effort, and MB plays it in.
Energy points from MB. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards.
Timeout for New Orleans. Get a free t-shirt. Let's sing it. And your signature. Substitution on the court. Timeout for the Sixers.
MV against Graham. Embiid with the screen on Graham. Bob up there for Embiid. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with MP. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
MP, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Ingram passes to Alexander Walker. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here's MP. And great, the league's in a great place to challenge. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Sorry,
Embiid lays it up off the glass.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
And contact on the shot. So he'll be
It's his second personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Devontae Graham. Taking 2 shots.
He can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside. So you know exactly what you're getting with him.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Good! From 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Graham digs to Valanciunas. Now the dish to Ingram. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Graham in the corner. And the Pelicans miss again.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The Pelicans have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Looking back at the previous decade, Steve, in the NBA, super teams have been dominant in the league. Do you like the ones with 2 or 3 stars?
You know, each has its advantages, Kevin. The 2-star model allows for a deep bench. We saw that with AD and LeBron in LA. But the 3-star alignment, a la the Brooklyn Nets, those can be potent on the offensive end. Both work if you're raising up those trophies.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. There's 37 seconds left in the game. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry over into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
The pass to Graham. Here's Alexander Walker. Over Milton. Again, a Pelican score.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
So it's the Sixers.
The Pelicans, 59. Thank you, everyone, for making it out.
Andrew, what's going on?
I hear a lot of guys talk about how much of a grind the NBA season can be.
Ooh, definitely.
I mean, we hear a lot about load management and resting players' bodies, but
Whether I'm home or on the road, I gotta go out and I gotta see the city, man. Try to get the taste of the local culture. It enriches my life to take in as much as possible when I'm in new places. Like, I just found out about this local streetwear designer who brought, like, low-rider car culture into his designs. It's super dope. His name is Carlos Carrillo. And this guy's in my backyard, bro. So I always need to explore because there's always something new to find, man.
I feel like that term streetwear means different things depending on who's saying it. I mean, you're a fashion guy. How would you define it?
You know, it's not really something that can be well-defined because it's a bottom-up genre, not top-down, Andrew. And the main ethos is coming from the street culture, and it's more defined by what people are wearing, not what someone's telling them to wear. You feel me? You know, a designer like Carlos, he takes his cues from what he sees around him. That's what excites me about that dude.
I can see why. Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem, man. You're up, John. Man, we're right on schedule. Like Gandalf, remember when he said that Wizard arrives precisely when he means to or whatever? So it's like that. We're on Wizard time.
MP, are you a big Lord of the Rings guy?
Honestly, not really. I just always like that line, like how dare you question me, Hobbit? I'm a wizard, and you got no idea what it's like to be a wizard, so stop talking trash. That was cool to me. But otherwise, I don't really go for the ghosts and goblins and all that. Just not really my thing.